Hey y'all, it's been a while since I saw y'all. I already know, I beat myself up because I already know. But if you guys are here to listen to me tell you guys where I've been, welcome, welcome. If you notice, I changed my name. So my name on my channel used to be truet.tj, and I changed it to Tasha Renee because I just felt like truet.tj was somebody who I wanted to be when I first started doing YouTube, and Tasha Renee is somebody that I am. Tasha Renee is who I am. And I feel like during that journey of me trying to do YouTube, I was like losing myself, and I really didn't know who I am because I was trying to follow and imitate everybody that I saw that I looked up to online. I was trying to, incorporate that in my daily life. And then I realized, Tasha, that's not you. Yeah, you like aesthetics. Yeah, you like things to be pretty, but you are more hippie. You are more ratchet. You're colorful. Okay. You're just not black, white, and beige. So, no disrespect to, anybody who do like those colors. I'm not trying to say that. But for me personally, I just felt like I needed to revamp and redo. So I'm coming back to you guys in 2023 and the beginning of 2023. I know I missed a couple of weeks and we're almost to February, but it's okay. But I'm coming back to you guys in 2023. I want to be new Tasha, new me. I want to show you guys the real me, and I want to be real and authentic, but not trying to say I wasn't real and authentic in my other videos, because I were. So I'm gonna sit here and do my makeup. I literally have nowhere to go, but I do plan on making a couple more videos. So I'm gonna sit here and do my makeup and talk to you guys and let you guys know where I have been. But before I do that, I'm also do my eyebrows because a bitch ain't good at doing eyebrows. I still ain't got the makeup down packed, but so I'm not really good at doing eyebrows. So I'm about to get off the camera, do my eyebrows, and then I'll be back. So just hold on a sec. Okay, so I said today that I was going to come on here and be as vulnerable and transparent as I possibly can with you guys, and I intend on doing that. So yeah, let's get started. So, where have I been the whole 2022? So 2022, okay, full disclaimer. Let me say this before I start. I am going to try so hard to keep myself together. I'm going to try so hard not to cry. Okay, I don't know how hard I'm going to try, but I'm going to try my best. But I am going to try my best not to cry. I'm going to try my best not to think about stuff that has happened in 2022. In late 2021 that has been affecting me, because I just don't feel like crying. I just don't like crying. I'm a closet crier, but I watch a lot of self-taught, not self-taught, but self-motivation videos, inspirational videos that help me come out of, my head. So I said this year I do want to be vulnerable. I said this year that I just want to post whatever, my daily life. I want to post all different types of, vlogs, and I want to post cooking videos, just if it's the simplest meal, it don't matter. I want to post it, and I want to, I want to reach out there, and I want to, be a YouTube person, because I love doing YouTube. I do. But okay, let me stay on track, because Jesus, I can get off track and then we'll be sitting here for hours, okay? So far as family, so far as relationship, so far as just me personally, I can honestly say the whole 2022, I have been extremely depressed, extremely depressed. It's a lot of stuff that's been going on that I just, how you just come to realization about a lot of stuff, whether it's stuff at work or it's stuff you see on the internet or your family. I feel like all that came to in 2022. I felt like a lot of things in my life wasn't lining up that I thought was going to line up, and now I feel like I'm back at square one. So far as my relationship, we're still together. We are currently not engaged. We are working things out. We had some minor setbacks, and the last time you guys saw me, I was engaged and I was showing off my ring. I am no longer doing that. I'm no longer engaged, but we are still together and we're working things out so we can get back to that. So that kind of hit me really hard right there. So I just pray that everything can work out or whatever. Okay. Also in 2022, I was having a lot of health scares, like so far as like, well, I still have one ongoing health scare. I don't really feel like talking about that, but you know, when I find out more information about it, then I'll be open to tell you guys, you know, what's been going on with that. But I'm still doing tests and I'm still going to go see my doctors, and you know, I'm still trying to take care of myself in the best of my ability. So through all that, I started to develop depression. So me being depressed, it kind of stopped me from wanting to do anything. Like I couldn't sleep, I couldn't eat, I gained weight. I'm pretty sure you guys, I look the same to you, but I have gained weight. I can tell in my face because I'm a walrus. I'm a whale. I'm playing, I'm not. But I have been battling with depression for a very long time. And every time I felt like in 2022, I was just like, okay, Tasha, pick up the camera, start the video, be vulnerable, put yourself out there, let people see your true colors, and blah, blah, blah. I was so hesitant of doing that because at the end of the day, like, I didn't know who I was. Like, so I was just like, who am I? Like, how can I present myself to you guys? And I don't even know who I am. Like, how can I sit here and be like, oh, I'm this, happy-go-lucky, you know, and I don't know who I am. Like, it's so many videos online. The internet be getting people fucked up. Like, I feel like I was so vulnerable that I was beating myself up because I had a 9-to-5. I was beating myself up that I'm a phlebotomist. I was telling myself that I wasn't good enough because I wasn't sitting here traveling and buying Chanel bags and Gucci purses and buying Mercedes and Lexus and stuff like that. I was beating myself up because I just couldn't afford it. I was beating myself up because I didn't have a house. I had an apartment. You know, it was so many things that was going on in my head at that time, and it started to make me look at myself differently. So I had to take a step back and I had to realize that I am doing my absolute best. I am like, the internet I feel like the internet has made people feel like if you work a 9-to-5, then you a bum ass bitch, but that's not true. As long as you're working, as long as you're staying productive, as long as you're doing what you need to do for you and yours, you are the best that you can be. And don't let nobody, especially not the motherfucking internet, make you feel like you working a 9-to-5 or you clocking in or you going to work or you having to leave your home is something that's bad and it's something that's outdated. It's not outdated. What's outdated is these stupid ass trolls on the internet trying to tell you that what you're doing is not good enough. What you're doing is your absolute best, and what you're doing is good enough, and whoever you are worth whatever you get, okay? Don't let nobody say, oh, be an entrepreneur. Oh, own several businesses. Oh, you know what I'm saying? Don't get married. Oh, don't have kids. Don't do this. Don't let nobody tell you what you need to do for your life, because behind closed doors, they could be hurting inside. Okay? They all in front of the camera making you feel like, oh, they this, that, and the third, but behind closed door, baby, they fucking miserable. I don't wish that on them, but at the end of the day, people only post on the internet what is appealing to the eye. It's rare that people will post their truth. Like, I watch a lot of videos. Like, I watch a lot of YouTube, and I be seeing a lot of girls on YouTube, guys on YouTube, and they be like, oh, morning routine. Bitch, that ain't true. Their morning routine is fake, okay? I just don't believe it. I just don't believe it. So, long story short, what I'm trying to say is that my depression began when my relationship was like, I feel like was going downhill, and it kind of triggered me. It triggered me, and it opened up this path, this door to me, that whatever I see that I was not doing or gaining made me feel unworthy and made me feel worthless, and it just put me into the depression. Like, oh my God, I'm not cute. Oh my God, I'm too big. Oh my God, I'm not lovable. Oh my God, I'm not getting married. Oh my God, I'm not doing this. It just anything that I saw, anything that I read, made me feel even more down. And I had to realize that the internet, our world, isn't doing that to me. I'm doing it to myself. You know what I'm saying? I control my own destiny. So a lot of 2022 was me trying to gain back my self-worth, to be honest with you guys. Me trying to gain back my self-worth. And I feel like in the midst of me doing that, I started to have a lot of different tragedies. So, and it just became weird for me. So, at the end of 2021, my uncle passed away. Me and him, we used to be really close. You know, I wouldn't say that I thought of him as a father figure, because I did not. If y'all been watching my videos since day one, y'all knew I grew up without a dad. It was just me, my mom, my sisters, and my nieces and my nephew. I knew a handful of my cousins, but we really didn't grow up that well. We really didn't grow up like that together or whatever like that. So my uncle passed away. So that was that. And then at the beginning of 2022, it was just like my relationship, and then me doubting my ability to succeed in life and be something that I wanted to be in life. You know what I'm saying? I started to eat unhealthy and not take care of myself. And, you know, I really didn't care about my life. I really didn't care about what was going on around me. I just wanted to sit in my own misery and drown in my own sorrows. I did at one point wanted to unalive myself, because I was just so sad and I was just so depressed, and I was also getting real sad because I felt like every time I go to the doctor, it was something new. I felt every time I go see my doctor, it was something new. Oh, Tasha, we gotta watch this. Oh, we gotta watch this. We gotta do this. And it's just like, I don't know. To like talking to you guys now, I listen to myself and I'm just like, damn, am I making excuses or what the fuck is going on? But honestly, you guys, this is my truth, and I'm not gonna let nobody or anybody tell me that what I felt or what I was going through is mediocre, and that, you know, there's people out there that are going through worse problems than what I was going through. Which that is true. But I feel like that also played into my depression, because I feel like when I wanted to reach out to people, when I wanted to talk to people, a lot of people that I have reached out to, they'd be like, oh, just pray. Give it to God. God will fix everything. Everything will work out in your favor. Just wait on him. Yes, that's something that some people do. I get that. But when you're in that depression, when you're in that deep, vulnerable stage of your life mentally, the last thing you want to hear is that. Or people telling you, you know, there are people out there that are dying. There are people out there that are in mourn. There are people out there. You know what I'm saying? The last thing you want to hear is someone trying to explain to you that what you're going through isn't as bad as what other people are going through. And I feel like when I have told people what I was going through, and people have told me stories like that, it really, when I have told people, you know, how I feel and what I'm going through, and people will tell me stuff like that, it really made me feel some type of way, because I'm just trying to tell you at the end of the day, like, not trying to be rude, but I'm not saying what other people have going on is worse or, you know, serious than what I got going on. I'm trying to tell you what I got going on. So I don't need you to tell me, oh, I should count my blessings, because there are so many people out there that have things worse than me. You basically making me feel like, girl, whatever you're going through ain't shit. You know what I'm saying? Try going through this and talk to me. Try going through this and talk to me. Especially in the Black community. And people fail to realize that mental health is a serious thing. And you telling them to just pray and other people out there has it worse than you, you know what I'm saying, it makes you feel some type of way. It makes that person feel some type of way. So that person tends to shut down, as I did. I tend to shut down. I tend to, compartmentalize, and I tend to just hold things in, which is unhealthy. And then, people would tell me, reach out for help, reach out for help. And every time I felt like I wanted to reach out for help, I couldn't reach out for help because my job was telling me, oh, well, you're going to get fired because you've been calling in so much. Oh, you're going to get fired because you don't have these days off. And then it was just like, well, you can't just take these days off like this if you don't have time. You're going to get fired. So I had that working for me. I had that working against me because I needed my job to pay my bills. And then during the midst of all my depression, Portia ended up getting sick. She ended up getting sick, and she ended up having to have surgery. And the fact that I had lost my uncle, it triggered something because I had lost my mom years ago, and me not being fully over that, which I don't think I'll ever get over, it triggered something, her being sick. And then in the midst of her getting sick, see, I said I wasn't gonna cry, but in the midst of Portia getting sick, my nephew passed away. In the midst of Portia getting sick, my nephew passed away. And I had to go and deal with that. Hold on. And he was going to be 36 or 37. I can't remember. I have so many family members. I honestly cannot keep it with their birthday date. But, but I just tell myself he's in a better place. He's not hurt no more. He's doing that. And I felt like during that, I felt like having to deal with that and also having to deal with Portia, I started feeling myself really feeling some type of way. Like, I felt like I had never had this type of feeling in a very long time. And I really didn't know how to tell people how I was feeling. I really didn't know how to explain how I feel. Like I'm having trouble now. Like, I'm trying to tell y'all what my 2022 was looking like, and I feel like I'm just getting tongue-tied. I feel like I'm just getting tongue-tied. But oh yeah. So basically in 2022, I had a couple of deaths. So Portia is better. I buried my nephew, but I felt like during the death of my nephew, I seen him die. Like, I watched him die. Like, I was in the hospital, I watched him die. I was the one that gave the permission to take him off of life support, because it was just like, the life support was basically what was keeping him alive. He was not breathing on his own. He was not doing anything on his own. So it was basically the life support that was like keeping him alive. And I'm the type of person, if I was that sick and I was dying, I wouldn't want my family to keep me on life support just because they were so scared to let me go. I would want them to just let me go and just know that I'm in a better place, and hopefully one day we'll see each other again. So if there was like a little bit of hope of him making it, I probably would have took that. But it was literally It was literally no hope. So that happened. And then, you know, Portia had to have her surgery, and then she was fine. But I was just still depressed. I was extremely depressed. All of 2022, I was extremely depressed because I felt like I was supposed to be this type of person that could do this and do that, and then I couldn't do any of that. And then on top of that, I just felt like I wasn't making enough money. And I was beating myself up about that. And then my engagement was called off. And again, I beat myself up about that. I felt like it was my fault, but I don't feel like that anymore. I feel like it takes two to tango, and I'm not going to take full responsibility of it. So that's that. But life gets hard, and people want you to believe that life is so grand and life is so this. Don't get me wrong, life is grand. You know, I am happy to be alive. I'm happy to be in the place that I am in right now. I know y'all probably like, girl, get this big ass fucking mirror out the damn thing. I can't, okay? I can't. You know what I'm saying? I have little bitty regrets, but I don't have major regrets, you know? Even though I got some things going on in my life that I wish I didn't have to go through, I know that I'm not the only one that will ever go through them. I know that there are people out there that have gone through worse. I know that there are people out there who are still going through the worst, you know what I'm saying? And I just pray that, you know, everything gets better for them. And I pray that everything gets better for me. I never want to be a person who feel like I'm always a victim, because I'm not. I'm not always a victim. But I am a person with feelings. I am a person who cares. And I am a person that battles with depression. I have been battling with depression my entire adulthood. I'm not even going to say like my entire childhood, because I have not. But I have definitely been battling with depression in my entire adulthood. And I know that it's probably never going to stop for me. I know that it's probably never going to stop for me. But that don't mean that I have to stop being productive. That don't mean that I have to stop being positive. And that don't mean that I have to fall into this negative stage of always self-doubting and, you know, just self-hating. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I forgot my eyelashes. You know, I don't have to put myself through that. So in 2023, I really need to learn how to love myself. In 2023, I really want to learn how to appreciate what I got and work hard for what I want. And that's starting with this YouTube. Like, I don't even know how to explain to you guys how hard it was for me to do these videos. Like, do this video in particular. I have never been this vulnerable on camera. Never been this vulnerable on camera. And yeah, I already don't know how I feel right now. But I already don't know how I feel right now. But it feels good. Let me do my eyelashes and I'll be back. Okay, I'm back. I put my eyelashes on. I feel like my makeup look horrid because you guys made me cry. Oh my God, sneeze. I feel like I am better now. I feel like I have to be better now. If I wasn't better now, I would not have been able to come on here and tell you guys about, you know, my 2022. I feel like whatever will happen, will happen. And I feel like I'm just gonna let it happen, you know. I really beated myself up about not posting not one video in 2022. Like, I wanted to post something for you guys. I didn't know what that was, but I definitely wanted to post something or whatever. But you know, sometimes you just need to take a step back and just look at things and just figure things out for yourself. And I feel like that's what I had to do. I feel like I could not come and sit on this camera and tell you guys about what was going on in my life when shit was just freaking foggy and I really didn't even understand what was going on in my life. So yeah. So my goal for 2023 is, girl, 2022 is over. Thank the Jesus. And so my goal, I ain't got no lipstick, so I don't even know what to put. I got some Vaseline. I don't even have no lipstick. That's so funny because I said I don't have lipstick. I literally have a lot of lipstick, but 2022 was a struggle for me mentally. And I felt like I just wish I had someone to talk to about it more deeply. I know people was telling me, oh, well, you should seek help. Like, you should go and seek a therapist or something like that. And I get that. But I feel like I wish I had someone that was, like, really close to me to where I could just totally be vulnerable with. And I don't have that person in my life. I didn't have that person in my life in 2022. But I feel like in 2022, I didn't even know that, you know, I didn't know that those type of things was going to happen to me. I didn't even know that my depression was going to kick in so hard to where I just became mute to it. But I am going to seek help. I'm not going to promise y'all that it's going to be tomorrow or the next day or anything like that. I do want to get better, and I do want, you know, to be more proactive in my mental health stage. But yeah, Rome wasn't built in a day. So yeah. So where have I been in 2022? I was in depression land, and I didn't have the strength to pick up this camera and talk to anyone about it. I didn't have the strength to pick up my phone to talk to anyone about it. I sat in my own misery. But now I'm back, and I have plans for 2023. My goal is to be productive, but no buts. My goal is to be productive. So 2023, I hope I can find some excitement to show you guys. But if not, I just want to tell you guys, like, just rock with me. You know, I'm going to take you guys on all different type of journeys that I plan on going through in 2023. My 2023 is starting off slow because I'm still trying to figure things out. But I definitely want to be a lot more vulnerable and a lot more open with, you know, mental health and depression and, you know, self-worth. I've always said I want to come on here and inspire people and tell people, you know, from past histories and traumas that I've been through, you know, that maybe you guys can relate to, and we can just, you know, build this community of us holding each other up and related to it, being relatable to each other. I would like that, you know. I would like to build that type of, you know, community with you guys, and hopefully we could be each other's safe haven. You damn sure can't trust people that's closest to you, because them be the ones that stab you in your back and hold the knife in their hand while they look at you in your eyes. So, yeah. Oh, Lord. But yeah, that's it, you guys. And I am done with my makeup. So this is just like a quick little makeup, because if you guys know, I don't really know how to do too much makeup. I just do enough to look good on camera. And a bitch looks good on camera. Period. So yeah, so thank you guys for watching my videos. If you haven't, please go ahead and subscribe, like, share, thumbs this video up, and join the family, join the tribe. And don't forget, my name is Tasha Renee, not truet.tj. Bye bye.